Hello, hello. Oh, voice crack. Hello. Hi, everyone. How are we doing? How's it going? I could pirates. I did it. I did it too. I did it too. I'm the third person to accidentally call cowboys pirates. What's happening? We could do some cowboys today, but I think I'm gonna do some like a co-working stream. Fail RP. Fail RP. How are we all doing? I don't want to alarm you all, but there are in fact fish in the water. Case in point, there's fish right here. We deserve a little break from role playing. What am I gonna fish up? I got a crab apple. You can use channel points to get this if you want to. Redeem is on cooldown. Huh. Did someone redeem it? I don't see it in my feed. Unavailable. I think the mods might have paused it. To add on Discord, potentially. Okay, I'm gonna launch up Minecraft. Is it 1.20.1? I think, yeah. Even when Subathon is gone, the fish carry on. I don't know if I'll reset the fish. May I ask what you meant yesterday when you said you felt like I was cutting myself out? Oh, like cutting yourself out of the opportunity to get the next bits badge if you give via donations. Only for code working streams. Yeah, it's only for code working streams. What have you guys been up to today? Captions? Stuff. Oh, careful now. Don't get too descriptive. Why might I get an idea of what you've done? Drawing. Watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Nothing really. Wait for you to go live. Oh, hello. Ate ramen for the first time. What day work and then artwork? Nice. Day work and then artwork. What's the difference between that? How about job interview? Went very well. Good. What is that? It's hello there. Look what I got, by the way. Oh, Avi, I think you gave this to me, maybe. I think this was in the on the binder that you gave me. It's a star, but it's a paperclip. Not me. It must have been like Antari then. It's like a paperclip. I've been playing Red Dead Redemption. You've been satisfying the urge to be cowboy. You need to get your fix. Horse racing game. Oh, I see. I've been hearing about this horse racing game. I think maybe. I don't know. I can't be certain. Anyway, today we're going to be doing a co-working stream, which means we're going to need the Pomodoro timer. There it is. Restart that. But we won't be doing that just yet. But it will be there. I'm going to be coding a couple of different things, mainly stuff to do with. Oh, I need to launch up the Power Event server. Bam. Mainly stuff to do with the event. So if you want to launch up 1.20.1, that's 1.20.1 because everyone always gets it wrong. Or is it 1.21.1? Maybe it's 1.21.1. We'll see in a second. Maybe I get it wrong. Then you'll be able to play. I think we're going to be testing Gruff today from the subathon. One moment. I'm re-pinging it until it tells me what I need. I got it wrong. It's 1.21.1. I can't believe I got my own blooming thing wrong. I was gonna have a go at everybody because they always get it wrong, and then I got it wrong. Embarrassing. Here's the things that I'm going to be working as like an extension task today. Is what we're going to be trying to work towards. We're going to leave Thunderdome for the moment because frankly, I don't know what's going on wrong with it. No, it didn't get updated. It was never 1.20.1. Well, I mean, it might have been once upon a time, but Border's being weird in vanilla worlds. Border's also being weird on one shot. I've noticed. The contraband scanned on sudden death of one shot isn't working. I want to try and maybe code like a joint tie thing where it tells if you joint tie with someone rather than being like, oh, this person's the winner. It says like who all the winners are in one go. That's going to be a little bit tricky to code. I'm probably not going to fix the resource pack issues today because that's going to be too difficult. I think the chat is being held too long after a game is over. And also I want to add some cool stuff to Gruff. This is the fun thing. Why is the timer back in the top corner? Oh, it started again. It started, everyone. We're getting back into it. Oh, I'm covered by the thing. There we go. So in case you don't know what this means, we're going to be doing 50 minutes of silliness. 50 minutes of silliness? No, 50 minutes of working, 10 minutes of silliness. Not to be confused with silliness, which is a different thing. No, I can't do it again so soon. No, neither can I. Neither can I. I bought my wedding bands today with Luann. That was cool. It's a cool grown-up thing to do. That was pretty sick. Good thing we bought them when we did, because otherwise we wouldn't have got them in time. Can you repeat the times? Well, I mean, they're right here. 50 minutes of silly, 10 minutes of... No. 50 minutes of work, 10 minutes of silly. And I expect you guys to work during it as well. If you want to, or you can just watch me code, I guess. That's the fun way to spend adult money. Yes. No, not 50 minutes of silly. Can you imagine? 50 minutes of gaming and then 10 minutes of work. We never get anything done. All right. Let's start us off. I'm not going to put you guys into my only mode, although I really should. Maybe I will. No, I won't today. I won't. That's how my work schedule looks. There we go. We'd be craving focus. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll try one each way. This is the talky one, and then we'll do the thing. Okay, I need to lock in. So, chat release. Let's have a little look at this. That's the NARP plugin. I gotta get rid of that. That is not what we want to be looking at today. Coding time, and then maybe a bit of gaming time as well. Okay, power events. Here we go. By the way, I've permanently burnt a line into the top of my screen from OBS from the subathon. So that's not great. Okay, if I search for the word muted, chat is now muted. Chat is no longer muted. Here we go. When is this called? This may change with Pandia's additions. Maybe. I need some music that's like elevator music. No, that's not quite right. Soft jazz. Oh, Tank's here. Yeah? Yeah, why not? Okay, send chat queue. When is this called? Well, first we need to actually check if this works how I intend it to. It's 50 minutes. That's your work for today, is it? Crazy. Oh, now it blooming works with the texture and everything. I swear it always works when I'm by myself, and as soon as I get a bunch of people in, it stops working. Why does this feel like borderline Christmas? Yeah, look, this border doesn't work. It should not be like that. It's almost like it's not updating the border at all. Fake player spawn, test one. I need to kill it. World border, add 100. There we go. I can just kill test one. Streamer's PTSD from Subathon. What's happening? Oops. I need to turn the music down. There we go. Buffering? Oh no. Is it my internet? I don't have any buffering issues. And we are on the same internet. Interesting. Okay, noted. Am I dropping any frames? No, no. Doesn't look like it. Because I feel like that playlist is pretty calming. I can't do hardcore for non-hardcore stuff. It then muddies it. The hardcore then loses its specialness. Maybe it's a Twitch thing. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Okay, then this test has... I need to get ready to spam. Cool. Now we wait. I was thinking it was just you. Oh, interesting. Weird. Okay, Orange Juice wins this minigame. Oh, all right. It does happen. It just takes a little longer. I think I might shorten that. Because that feels a little long. Wins this minigame. Cool. And then release chat happens probably sometime after. Here, send chat queue. Oh, I see. Because I'm having to leave room in case it's a tournament for other things to happen. All right, we'll leave it as it is then. At least my curiosity is satiated. Release chat after game. Cool. But there's a lot broken with this game mode. If we go back to lobby. And then we go to one shot. One out of 2 packs failed to download. That's been happening a lot recently. There's a lot more people getting like resource pack errors, which serves me right for trying to fix it to make it more optimized. What was I thinking? Stupid of me, really. Okay, let's see how this goes. Yep, it eats the rocket because people are using the rocket to camp. But it doesn't eat anything else. That's not good. Should also be getting rid of all these things over here. During rats, I got logged out of Twitch. It might just be a Twitch-related thing. I say we just carry on as if it's not happening, and we'll see if it resolves itself. Okay. So, contraband scanning. It's been a while since I looked into that code. Here we are. Start contraband runnable. Contraband list. Yeah, that all looks fine. Leaves are not allowed in one shot. Yep, that's fine. Add all leaves. New contraband runnable. So why is it not getting rid of things? Is it even running the contraband runnable? Let's add some debug. Looks like, okay. I can do this. Oh, the border game width. I bet it's only doing things that are, because if the border game width is like a tiny little chunk, I bet it's not recognizing how big it needs to make it. There's a really easy way we can figure this out. If I fix the border width, I'll be able to fix the contraband runnable. Okay. Maybe, if my assumptions are correct. How's coding going? Good. We just got started. Oh, is that going to be a fish? Does that equal a fish?
That is now 3.5. Wild stuff.
That is 3.5. That's crazy.
All well.
What fish did you get? Let's see. Ah, pancake octopus. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. Let that start back up again. Last time we did a co-work in one of these things, I was crazy stressing about exams, and now I've finished school. Cool. That is scary. It's scary what a difference a month can make, eh? Back on another 2-hour grind or until I feel like eating. Whoa. Good luck. But you've still got 40 minutes of work and then it's break. I also, before we do the break, I want to make sure that fake player spawn test one. I want to make sure that I add, like, I don't know, depth strider boots to Gruff, because it's boring otherwise. I can have so many breaks if I combine all the Pomodors. That's a great way of thinking about it. I had never considered that. Can we have wind charges in one shot? Oh, you mean in the thing? Maybe. You know how I am with muddying the water of the game design by just like adding random stuff. So if we take one of the blocks that is, oh, hello, Owen. If we take one of these blocks, Mr. Mad Spy's here. Hi, Mr. Mad Spy. And we do this. This will tell us if it's actually running the contraband in the middle of the thing. Yeah. Yeah, there it goes. Just then when it went, which is just giving people random things, wind charges, fishing rods. We could do chaos mode. People love a good chaos mode. Right, so if I can fix the world border issue, I can fix it all. I can fix him. Me at my code. Okay. World border. Why is it giving me so much issues lately? Because it's not just this game mode. It's actually all of them. Let's take a look at something like Mob Rush. You're clearing out your tabs? Goodness me. Chaos mode sounds chaotic. Classic. And it always will be. Okay, start game. Does it set the world border real small? It does not. But it definitely shouldn't put... Oh, we've both been turned into a Okay, it's not that one then. That didn't do anything. That's fine. What if I did Void Rising? Does that one work? Because that's on like an actual map. Part of me sometimes looks at the code that I've made and goes, remake all of it. Start from the very, very beginning. Scrap the entire thing and start again. You can do it so much better, so much cleaner than you did last time. And I have to go, no, get out of my head. No, I've worked too hard on this, please. I'm currently doing that. No. In a constant state of redefining and re-optimizing. Okay. See, now I don't know why the texture pack doesn't work for this one. Does it even bother trying to download it? It does, but clearly not the right one. Nope, that border works just fine. Okay, I wonder if it's just a one-shot issue. Let's find out. Util, game worlds, one-shot. Ah. You can't see. Let me hide my overlay real quick so you can see. This will definitely do it. Just tack another 0 onto the end of that. Those are nice errors. I like it when it's when that's the problem. More problems like that, please. Okay, rebuild that. Drag that over. Bam. Is there a mod here? How's everyone? We're good. We're just working right now. We're just in work mode. NPR, if you're able to, would you mind checking to see if the fish thing the fish redeem has been paused on your end? Sorry, Blast, I'm probably not helping with the smooth jazz. The redeem was paused. Unpaused now. There we go. Oh no. It's not doing the fishies. Wait, let me check. Settings. Channel points. Save and close. Okay, that was weird. Don't worry, Red Mask. I'll just give you a fish. Okay. I've updated it and repushed, so maybe that'll work now. Okay, if we now move to one shot. Okay, this should now hopefully make a nice world border. Why does it still say it's 10 blocks? Did I upload the wrong one? I think I uploaded original when I should have uploaded correct one. One moment. I've got to be really careful not to upload to the NARP server. If I upload this to the NARP server, it's all over. Yeah, it's because I uploaded the wrong kind of file. That's my mistake. Okay, so after this, what am I going to want to work on? I might try and work on the joint tie thing. I should show me getting rid of this stuff. This is very presumptuous of me, but I think I fixed all 3 of these things in that one moment. So I'm just going to assume that I have. Until proven otherwise. What day is it today? Tuesday. No stream tomorrow, but yes, the day after. I think I might do... Should I do a blueprint stream on Friday or Thursday? I think it's about time I step back into... I think I should do Friday because most likely people are going to be playing Cowboys on Thursday. Oh, what? Why is that not working? Channel points. Okay, I'm going to try one more thing. Is it that? Is it because of the throwing the line? Okay, I'm going to just call it Go Fishing. And then I'll save it. Fish, unlikely Pluto. Here we go. And then I'll go into here and I'll change this title to be Go Fishing. Okay, try that now. Next time in 3 minutes. What we up to? Right now I'm coding. I'm getting some work done because I need to be doing this. How long has the server been up? Okay, 2 minutes. Cool. Move to one shot. Okay. Start game. Ideally, the border should not be really small. Wow, I'm the best. Which means when we go into the sudden death phase, all of this stuff should disappear. Nice. He fixed it. I wrote more in 20 minutes than the past 2 days. Well, I'm glad, I suppose. I think a tester reported that these annoyed them. And frankly, I don't really care about this, but I'm technically in a working mode. I think I have a command that lets me access the master worlds. Admin visit, admin TP to world, and then I think if I type in... Trying to find it. One shot makeship master. Oh, hey, look at that. So this is now the master copy of the world. So any changes I make to this will be permanent. I think they're saying that there was some stuff, yeah, under here. And under here. But not under these two. Cool, and then admin back to lobby. Great. Oh, that was easy. Good job, Owen. Oh, are you kidding? That's also not working? Why? Why does it hate me, Burger? It says right here. Channel points. Allow player to trigger a cast with a channel point redemption. Create a channel point reward in your Twitch dashboard and paste the name in here. Make sure they match. Here's official the same, Icy Hot Wolf. I'm just going to rename this to Fish. There, that's all I'm calling it. Just one word, Fish. And then we're going to see if I rename this to just be the word Fish. Maybe that'll work then. No trailing spaces? I don't think so. Don't think I have anything there. Okay, what's next on my list? Fix resource pack issues. I can fix that by just moving it further down the to-do list. There we go. Now it's not my problem. Fix leaderboard issues. I think I want to have it. I think what I meant by that is create more informational leaderboard on tab. Because in MCC, when you hold tab, you get a cool, like, bam, 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 here's all the teams, and they're like in order. And that's really cool. I kind of want to, also it really annoys me that it doesn't update. I need to do like a manual update all groups and roles. There we go, cool. So what I think I can do as well is I want to make it so have a setting for joint ties. So we're going to do that. That's going to be really fun to try and deal with. How much time do I have left? 26 minutes. Okay, I reckon I can do that. Actually, let's focus on the fun stuff, and we'll, if we get time to do that, we'll do it in the next Pomo. So, Gruff time. I go to Gruff here. I think we're going to give everybody Depth Strider boots. Private item stack boots. Leather boots. I think I have some information already here. Low grav boots. Here we are. We can just copy it from here. Gosh, I like when I can do that. Makes my job way easier. Okay, call this boots. It's going to be equal to leather boots. We get the boots meta. We make them unbreakable. We add Depth Strider. We'll do like Depth Strider 2. We're going to want to add a binding curse and a vanishing curse. And I'm going to call these swim boots. And we will make them blue. Okay. And then all we need to do here is do utility dot, for player in players. Okay, main manager dot get player manager dot get active players. Player dot get inventory dot get boots dot set. Does it have to be set item meta? Can't I just set their boots to something? Set boots. Here we are. Cool. Set their boots to that. Neat. Fish didn't work. Did it work? I'm going to assume it didn't. Because there was no fish. I'm not seeing a fish. Unless it happened while I... Dang, man. It was working fine during the sub one. I'm going to have to get rid of this. Sorry, guys. No fish. Wait. Let's try one more time. Let me give Moddy the fish. I'm going to try something. I've got to wait for this to cycle through. The fish do not want to be fush. Oh, it's the macaroni. It's gross. Okay, what if I do this? Don't allow, do allow. I like toggle it. I do that. That's another way to get a fish. Thank you very much for the 1 year. Much appreciated.
Fish are fishing, go doing stuff stream seems funs.
Did it give you the fish? Man, none of the fish are working today. Is it because I was in settings when that happened? Ah, that's Fiosh. Okay. That's boots for gruff. What else did I want to do? There was something else I wanted to do for gruff, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, it's gone. There was something really important, but I cannot remember it. Oop. Hello, hello. I kind of want a Fioche. You don't get a Fioche, I'm afraid. Okay, we can actually be really cheeky here because we don't have anybody else on the server. Plugman, reload, power vents. Cool. Let's fake player spawn. Oh, that was it. I needed to make joining late capabilities. Add joining late capabilities for gruff. Okay, let's try that. Moment, just checking on that. Okay, cool. Start game. I got it down to 12 tabs. Nice. Is it like critical that you have that you have 12 tabs? Just out of curiosity. I can't speak because I have loads of tabs. Oh, okay. And cross over here and see if we can keep going so we get to water. Here we go. Water time. So, do I have the boots? Oh, I didn't give me the boots. Dang it. Okay. Parents, plugins. And restart. How does that not stress you out? Some of them are things I want to buy. You could bookmark them. The fish are being shy today. I bet even TTS isn't going to work. Everything just breaks these days. I'm always on at least 50 minimum because whenever I go to close it, my ADHD goes, oh, but what if you need this random thing in the future? Yeah, that's fair. Then three? How'd you get anything done? Okay, here's my layout. Okay, I'm gonna read it to you. 3 Gmail tabs, 1 for each like account, personal, Orange Juice, and PAL creations. The captions tab, which I always just have open because someone always yells captions. I've got a merch update tab that I need to check on for pins. I've got a tab to remind me about doing a pension stuff, which I haven't had in a very long time. As in, like, I haven't done it. I've got something to remind me on start organization to do with the wedding. I've got either 1 or 2 PAL Creation server tabs open. I've got Bisect open for my own personal servers. I've got 2 YouTube tabs. One that's my like YouTube studio. One that's for like a video that if I want to do a little bit of watching, if I get a bit of free time. And then anything to the right of that is free game. Like it could be anything. So for example, I've got a Blender rendering tutorial tab. I've got a tab to teach me how to do like advancement generators for Minecraft. I've got one to learn Creator by Lana Rain's Minecraft music sheet music for piano. I've got Twitter. I've got my own merch site. I can close that now. I've got a tab open for Twitch and then another YouTube video for rendering in Blender. And then finally a tab for Twitch in terms of like TTS and trying to figure out why the things were broken. Also, do you guys not close your tabs the second you're done with it? Like when I'm done browsing Twitter for a bit, I'll close it. No, I'm just going to be reopening it again and again. Otherwise, if I do that. You didn't read the last bit? I'll close it if it means I reopen it 30 times in a day, so be it. Sure. Well, I'm saying the opposite of that. So be it for you, but not so be it for me. That sounds horrible. Reopening it again and again and again. 180 is a bit much. There's a reason for every single one of my tabs. That's just what I'm trying to say. Do I have the nice boots, chat. Look, I did it. Okay, they're a bit blue, aren't they? They're like really blue. Oh, here's some water. Let's test it. Does that feel better? It's not a massive. It's not a massive improvement. Oh, that was close. Oh, for my phone, I have tabs open which are like one-time use, and I don't close them until I get to the smiley face. So I'll have like, I'll open a tab and I'll Google something, and then next time I Google something, I'll open a new tab. And if you open enough on Google Chrome on mobile, it just gives you a smiley face. You have 25 AO3 tabs? Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Okay, let's try this. I think we might want to boost the depth strider by a bit. Like, it's fast, but it's not that fast. Oh, my Bagheera is up and awake. I'll be right back. Shoot, Bagheera, shoot. I died? Wasn't I the last person alive? Oh, they didn't respawn. Yeah, because they're NPCs. All right, fine. Yeah, Steve, we're having a conversation. I think we might be getting a little bit distracted. This is what happens when I don't put chat into a only mode when we're doing Pomodoro. Okay, great. Let's boost the... So I got heated, did you? Okay, depth strider, let's boost that to like 4. If one of them is stream at least. Okay, we boosted that to 4. Oh, Pandia was right. We need to... Oh. I don't have time to do that on this specific Pomo. Let's just focus on making late joins happen. Yeah, let's let's do Emo only in the next Pomo one. Depth straight at 18. I don't know about that. So, I don't know how my own code works. Shock horror. I know that there is a thing called allow joins, and when you start the game, you can set it to be true, which is great. Yippee. Current phase is added. If it was 0, then that's fine. Advance phase. Allow joins is equal to, that's fine. Okay. So what does this one, does it ever set it to? Okay, cool. Here's what we can do. If get current phase is equal to 0, we if statement for the beginning of for the first round of the game. Allow joins is equal to true. We need to consider how we want this to work. Should people be allowed to join this game late? If they do, should they start from the back? Or should they be teleported to the person in last place? Is that then unfair on the person in last place? What stops someone from logging out at the beginning of the game and then logging in halfway through in order to like increase their chances of being in the top half? Should they be allowed to play until someone's eliminated? In which case, if they join, then they're just set into spectator. I think for simplicity, I'm going to make it so that they can't join no matter when they join. Allow joins is equal to true for this specific round. We can get rid of this now. And then in here, allow joins equals false. I like the last idea. Yeah, I think that might be the only one that works. Player relogged. Okay. Player relogged. On player, heard player quit. Player quit. We don't have that. Okay. What are you coding? My own game. We need to remove people from the thing if they leave. Frankly, I don't know how I haven't added that sooner. That should kind of just be a standard of every game. In fact, is it not? Heard player quit. No, it isn't. Wow, okay, noted. If they are in the active players, remove them from the active players. Add something to check if the player... I guess we can just do end game check and do. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, cool. They're no longer an active player. Player joined, player relogged late. We need to re-add them to the player team, I guess. Add player relog. Player relogged late. We'll add them to the thing. What happens if it's like one shot? What happens then? Player relogged late. If the game is running and they are not eliminated, player relogged too late, handle new player. What is this kind of code? Owen, what are you doing? Why would someone who's relogging be a new player? That doesn't make any sense at all. I trust that he had some kind of method for it. He was probably thinking way outside the box. Check and do. I know, it's a good one, isn't it? What about here? If the game is running, add them to the runner thing, set runner up. Okay, cool. Fine. So if the game is running, then make the player an active player. Do we not need to like add them to the stuff? Oh, cool. It's already handled. Wow, good job, Owen. Okay, maybe you're not so bad after all. Okay, if a player relogged late, fine. If a player joined late, then we need to set them up. Which is done probably on start. Aren't I gonna advanced phase? When do I give people their items? Oh, right here. Well, let's try it like this then. Player.getInventory.add item, and then we'll do pickaxe, and player.getInventory.add item shovel. Get rid of this. Make a new thing here. Give player starting items. Handle the player. Call this something new. Off you go. Which means we can now use this if somebody joins late. Player joined late. Give player starting items. Player. This is if they join within like the first 20 seconds of the game is what we've got it coded as. I don't even know if it'll work, but we're going to find out in 4 minutes. Which means if you have 1.21.1, feel free to load it up. That's 1, 2, 1, 1. That's 3 ones and 1, 2. No zeros. 0 zeros, 3 ones, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1.21.1. Hey, how's it going? See you later, bye. Owen, what? I thought it was pretty obvious. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Guys, I can tell that I'm getting older, and it's not because of the whole bones situation. It's because I can handle a Snickers. I hated Snickers. I never liked the peanut butter. I would always avoid them. But then I got given these for my birthday, and I'm able to like just deal with it. Do I enjoy it? Not massively. My brain the child in my brain does go, whoa, that's a lot of peanut butter. But acclimate. I can't have the Snickers, but I can have the Bounties. I'm partial to a Snickers. Okay. Please, can I what? I don't know what you're asking. Just enjoying my candy that I got for my... You don't like that? Well, you're gonna run out of options pretty quick. Sneak a Milky Way. If you can get in here and take one without me noticing, yeah. Good luck. Wow. Not even gonna try. Not even gonna bother trying. Okay, if I now leave and then rejoin, what happens? First off, it breaks everything. Texture pack broken immediately. Secondly, I'm pretty certain that it didn't consider me yeah, like I'm broken now. Player is allowed to rejoin true. Okay, so here's what I need to do. I think here's what I gotta do. I can never be invisible ink. Luan, I was just gonna do this silly bit where like I was gonna say that, and then if you had tried to walk in, I was gonna like pretend I couldn't see you while you like Ray obviously walked behind me. But you weren't even willing to try. So now you don't get a chocolate. Just chuck some pocket sand, temporarily blind him and grab the candy. That would have also worked. I'm going to be gone for a while because I'm gaming with a friend. All right, see you later. Where can I get a box and then cut some holes out for my eyes? That would have also been really funny. So, when a player leaves, heard player quit. I'm pretty certain that there's like a player profile thing. Yeah, allow rejoin. And this is used when? Here. And this is set here, which is ran heard player death. Okay, well, when a player dies, sure, that makes sense, I suppose. Have I not been... Oh. That happens every time. That happens every time. All right, let's play a game. We're playing a game. We're just going to run it as it is. You need to change that sound. You said that last time. I'm going to increase the depth strider just before I push this. I'm going to try depth strider 7. Just to see what happens. All right, please join after the game is rebooted. Coding games you can play in. Okay, things I want to do in the next Pomo. I want to add joining late capabilities for Gruff. I want to tweak the fun of Gruff. Resource pack issues is going to have to be another day. Yeah. I think that's okay. Okay, I think you can join now if you want to. I'm not whitelisted. Hold on one sec. Goodness. Now you should be able to. To carry the weight, to lighten the load of the doom and a boom. Bug jump scare. You should make yourself a bug skin. Bow, doo, doo, bow, doo, 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 doo. I was not here for the part of that stream. It is the real name. It's an acronym. But what bug would I be? A beetle or something? Oh, I want to make sure that we actually have time to play, so I'm going to turn the whitelist on now. Do not leave. What's happening? I'm playing a game. We're playing Gruff. Oh, okay. Looks like we're going to be doing... If you don't know how to play this game, don't worry, you'll figure it out pretty quick. What is this game? This game, the acronym is Go Go Gadget Run Real Fast. That's what it stands for. And it's don't get got by the red. And we're off. We have Depth Strider boots now. Is it just going to be Ocean? Can't believe I'm missing out on Gruff. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Depth Strider like 7. Maybe we need Dolphin's Grace. Maybe that's the only way that this game is going to be bearable with all this water. I feel like this is a bad spot to be in. I'm glad you finished that sentence because I was going to laugh at the sentence editors. The acronym is Go Go Gadget Run Real Fast. Ah, this is a lot of water, isn't it? Oh. Oh, you're in last place. I'm so sorry. Loads of people got. I'm in last place. There's literally no way for me to win. 4 players are ahead of me, and it's just one long line. I think we're fine. I need to hope that they Chaos Mode Tridents. Wait. Hold on, wait, no. Wait, that might actually fix this game. Okay, we're going to restart the server straight after this. I'm going to give everybody Riptide Tridents. I'm dead for sure. Well, that was not an exciting game. Dead. Okay. Private item stack Trident. Trident equals new item stack material dot trident. Item meta equals item trident dot get item meta dot set unbreakable to true. Item meta dot add enchantment dot riptide 3 true. And then trident dot set item meta. One last thing I want to do, rename this to be trident meta, and then finally give player starting items here. Player dot get inventory dot add item trident. Okay, let's see how our team is doing. Is it literally just water for as far as the eye can see? I'm so sorry, guys. Need to make sure game rule do weather cycle. It's going to set to false. Cool. Because if it started raining, that would be crazy. Oh. All right, last one. To avoid players dropping items, you could just throw Curse of Vanishing on all of them. Yeah, yeah. Although there is a setting that you can just like when a player dies, you can get their inventory and then just like clear it. Oh, finally. Oh my gosh. If there's enough time for Mr. Psycho to get there, this could be good. This is going to be really interesting because you can also use Riptide in like puddles of water. This is Psycho just needs there to be just enough time. Oh my gosh. No! By a block. By a singular block. That's very close. All right. Hold on. Before we lose our 10 minutes of silliness. We're going to do one more game, but with tridents. Yeah, it's going to be very strategic. What if I make... I don't think I want to make it so that you only get like 10 uses of it. I think it's better to have it be infinite. But like, do you run... Now it's going to be... It's basically just Ace Race. I've just made Ace Race infinite. Because now you want to run to the little pools of water. So that does make you wonder... I think I will add a durability to it. Because I don't want people to not be jumping from tree to tree and instead just be like, oh, there's a slight lake here on the left of the thing. I'm just going to scoot across that whole thing. Maybe it has like 5 charges per red light. Okay, let's stop that for the moment. I'll get to that in a sec. I'm turning the whitelist off. You can join now. Okay, 8 people. I think that's how many we had. Oh, hang on. 10. I appreciate you guys helping me test this. Move to gruff. All right, let's see how this goes. Oh, now we get ground. Oh, never mind. Spoke way too soon. Oh, this is already more fun. Oh, he's going. Hello, that's going up. Whoa. We're taking off. Oh. I'm off. I'm off like a fish. There's a large gap between red zones now. Oh yeah, true. It's huge. Because the person who's in the lead is the person who sets the... Oh, Shay didn't know how to use the trident. I'm sorry, Shay. Are you the fish? Ah, it's just... I can't believe you. Okay, surely there's some land, though, at some point, right? Because right now, this is just Trident Simulator. Maybe when the player is in an ocean biome, we give them Dolphin's Grace, but not for anywhere else. Oh, Isabella Gatcha, did you get got in a red zone with a trident in your hand? I can't believe this. Couldn't be me. So much water. I tried to go back. No. That's heartbreaking. I can't believe there's this much space. This is just who has the best ping. Who can do the trident the most? Oh, it's Veligaja, no. How are we still in the ocean? Can you imagine if we didn't have the tridents for this? What has it been now? Like thousands of blocks? Minecraft needs to lower its ocean sizes. These are massive. Come on, keep going, please. I'm so gutted. It's alright, we're going to play again in an hour. There must be some way to the never-ending ocean. Uh-oh. I'm getting chased. Wait, who's in front of me? Someone's just taking the lead. They're just absolutely taking off. Who's over there? How are there people around me? Oh, bye, Curly Crew. Oh, you're fine? Dang it. Somebody's just taking past. Someone's near me. Someone's hitting me. No, no. I'm just spinning so much. Oh, surely I'm not in last place. I'm in the middle of the pack. This is all this is just... It's just Ocean Simulator. I don't know what I did wrong to not be able to... I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Oh, no, no. Oh, oh. That was so scary. Is this the end of the line? Oh my gosh. Go, 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 go. I took full damage. Oh, you're so lucky. Go, 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 go. No, slowness. Whoa. And the direction someone and verify that they aren't all ocean when picking a seed. I guess I could, but that's so much work. Oh no, I'm in last place. I gotta book it across here and hope for the best. Oh no, I'm dead either way. Dang it. Dang it, I was in last place. Ah. Where's Curly Crew? Curly Crew, you made it across. Well done. And I must do the bench weight of shame. Oh no, the bench weight of shame. We'll play again in an hour. Okay. Eliminate the people in the red zone before the person in last place. I think it makes more sense to eliminate the person in last place. I don't know. What do you guys think? When would you like dinner? I guess like in like an hour and a half, maybe. I think I'm gonna do like 3 Pomodoros. So that was the first one. I don't know. Would it be reasonable to teleport the spectators to the front of the pack when they get taken out? That's a good idea, yeah. Teleport dead players to the front when they are eliminated. Herd player quit. If... Why is there a timer? Oh, yeah, so I got to put us into remote only mode now. I'm really sorry. I know you just got here. This is a code working stream. Basically, it's an opportunity to do some work while I do work for the next 50 minutes. Chat's going to be in remote only. It's an opportunity for you to do whatever you need to get done during the day. And then at the end of it, we will release you all and we'll play some games. It either makes it so when they have our 2 players left, don't matter and it's a fun final charge, or vice versa, they have to think about the risk. So either way is fine. I don't know which way it does it currently. It probably right now just does it on randomness, which isn't good. It should do it on one or the other. So make elimination order. People in last first, and then people... And then in order of distance traveled. I know what that means, even though nobody else will. If get current phase is greater than 1, it means that we're past the peace period. In which case, main manager.get player manager.get player profile from name. Event.getPlayer.getName. Set allow rejoin to false. That means that if somebody relogs, they shouldn't be allowed to play. I think that's what that means. Which is what we want. Do we want that? If somebody just disconnects and then reconnects, then they're basically just eliminated. Which, if you have patchy internet, is not fun. I'm pretty certain that's how they do it in Sky Battle. If you disconnect, you get killed. And if they can do it, I don't see why I can't. I'm not a VIP or mod. You walked into that one, didn't you? Is this relogged? Is this restarted? Yeah, cool. Didn't think you actually would. Well, I can't turn down a million billion tier 3 gifted subs. That would just be silly. Okay, so I should now be able to relog. We'll see how that does. Should just kill me. Oh, I hate rejoining capability. It's my least favorite part of coding this entire plugin. I wish I'd done it differently, but I'm stuck on this stupid method now that I have. Player is allowed to rejoin true. Well, that's just categorically not the case because I set it here. Oh, wait, herd player quit. Whoops. If Okay. Think. Player relogged. What was that noise? Oh, that was one of the testers. One of the NPCs dying. I was like, did someone just join the game? They shouldn't be able to do that. Player relogged late. Here. If allow rejoin and the player is all the players allowed to rejoin, then let them rejoin. So what I need to do is catch it before that happens. Yeah, no, just easier to do it like this. Heard player quit. Okay, cool. It should now not allow them to rejoin. The thing is, the system that I made makes sense, but because I always put doing this bit of the code off for so long, I forget how I do it. And there's so many edge cases, and each game is completely different. Like if somebody relogs in the middle of Void Rising, you don't want them to just immediately die, because they might relog and the Void's gone up like, what, 5 blocks? So that's not fun. But also, you need to take into account, well, what if they relog? What if they leave and then rejoin after the Void has like already gone past them? Then they're just going to fall, and that's not fun either. And then what if somebody builds all the way to height limit, logs out, waits till sudden death, and then relogs just before sudden death? Then what does the game do? You know, like there's so many small things that have to be taken into account. Thank you, Felix, for the sub. Man, it doesn't even look like the fish. The fish don't even want to play at all now. I don't think it was a... I think the game's just not working. Full stop. Maybe I should relaunch it. Close app. No fishy at all. Okay, I gave you a fish. Let me get rid of that. Okay. Fake player spawn. No, Luan, no, don't take a nap. You're gonna sleep for 4 hours and you won't be able to sleep tonight. Yeah, we basically depleted the fish stock. Okay, here we go. I leave. We wait. Rejoin. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, fun fact. These are just buttons. But it doesn't have the texture pack. But that's okay. The buttons are buttons. Genius of me, right? I was like, what texture, what item should I use for the buttons? And I thought, wait, the buttons. Genius. Oh gosh, I'm so clever. Okay, herd player join. Herd player relog. I'm looking in Void Rising now. Herd player join. Relog. Player relogged. There we go. Where do I add the texture? Do I not? Have I not added textures for people reconnecting mid-game? That's a massive oversight if I haven't. No, it's not been 20 minutes, it's been 10 minutes because it's 50-10. But no, yeah, this really does make time fly, this timer. Okay, now if I relog. Oh, Owen. Poor show, mate. You didn't code anything for it. No wonder people have been having resource pack issues. Okay. Trying to see where I put the resource pack onto people. Here we are. This is still broken. Yeah, no kidding, man. Add minigame texture pack pairings. Okay. Herd player join. Can I do this here? Come back to this. Oh, it's like I'm talking to power. It's like I'm talking to different time streams. I never so much. Who is to do? Todo. No, that's to do. Like as in things to do. Todo. Todo, come back to this. This is literally Severance. That's crazy. Right. Clearly I'm onto something here. Texture pack pairings. Where else do I say that? Add minigame texture pack pairings. Right here. I think I can just do this. If we're playing... But it's not even if we're playing on a... We want to give the base resource pack and then add the other ones on top. That's just common courtesy. So we'll do this. Herd player join. But before we do that, herd player join. Force texture pack player. I hate myself. This needs to be fixed. Then what is this? What is this bit above it? My roommate now featuring my dog. Everyone's laughing. Everyone's having a great time. I think I do this. But not a lobby texture pack. We force the standard UI onto them, and then we add whatever extra trimmings we need. Okay, cool. Of you leaving yourself comments and reacting to them, that would take so much editing. Though I guess you only have to look at the Pomodoro streams. Yeah, we could. Let me remove emote only because it feels like it just becomes VIP room, which I don't mind, but I feel bad for everybody else. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. They need to make an emote only. What if I like just made a bot that deletes messages when in emote only mode from anybody that is a VIP? I could just talk about the VIPs. No, because I want them to be able to, like, I don't want them to have to. No, I don't. No. Okay, fake player spawn, test 1, 2, and 3. Move us to Gruff World. There shouldn't be any texture pack trimmings, but it should still add the standard UI on top. Obviously, if I did code that bot, Luan would be allowed to speak. That's just a given. Okay, relog. This text own shirt. Fair, yeah. Oh, okay. Wait, that's actually kind of fine. Wait, does it still count me as playing? Wait. I relogged so quickly that I relogged during the peace period at the beginning. Oh, I should not be here. Okay, please freeze me. Please freeze me. Please freeze me. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we do get tridents. I'm tweaking it right now while we work on this. Okay. There, eliminated me that time. Good. We're getting closer to what we're trying to get to. Move us there again. Start game. We leave. So to say, I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say. If I had what I've been looking for, you see me right now, looking more and more. That's not good. That shouldn't have done that. Unless... No. Okay, relogging is fine if you relog before the end of the thing. Yoshi, thank you for the raid. You see me right now, looking more and more. Well, if they're added here, then they get the items, but why is it not iterating through and freezing them? Like, they're probably considered... Okay, red light or advanced phase. No. What is it? Herd, player, move. If they're in survival... Oh! The default thing when somebody joins the game late is to put them into adventure mode. This is so lazy of me. If main manager dot get player manager dot get active player profiles dot contains main manager dot get player manager dot get player profile from name event dot get player dot get name, then it should do that. Hopefully that doesn't cause a little bit of lag. I see why I made it that, because it's much easier to just check if they're in survival, but still. Player joined late. Player dot get set game mode survival. Okay. Change ain't so sudden, it just hides as it's coming. Okay, that looks like it's gonna work. One other thing I wanted to fix was it shouldn't let someone join late after the game has started. So hub player join. If the game is currently running, enter if they're, okay, player is new. Clean the player off, remove them from that, teleport them to the game center. If allow joins is on, which it shouldn't be. Yeah, it's set to false here. So they shouldn't be able to join that. How much time do we have? Okay, cool. We got time. Banger. Oh, I'm so excited for copper golems in Minecraft. It's going to be the best. I saw somebody asking for like pipes. Like you can make like hoppers, but different. Like copper pipes. You know, Tekkit. You can add a storage system and it just like makes the thing go around. But like, wouldn't that just be a better hopper? And hoppers are iron. So copper being better is crazy. I don't know. Interesting. Yeah. I'm mildly hesitant. You hate me, Burger? I'd like copper pipes if they allowed you to move items a further distance without every pipe being a ticking entity. That would be pretty sick. They changed the Eye of Ender recipe. Oh no, I saw that. That was genuinely disgusting. I have no idea what they were on about with that. That would irreparably break speedrunning forever. Can you imagine? It's already difficult enough to get to the end. Okay. So what am I testing here? I'm testing, we already know if I relog late, that's fine. So I'm going to start the game. I'm going to leave and then rejoin quickly. Downloading the resource pack. Game starts. I've got all the items. I'm in survival mode. It says I'm in first place. You know what's crazy? If you get iron to make a bucket of water, you kind of just win this game. But you gotta have like the time to do that amongst everything happening. Okay, hopefully this freezes me. Yes! Okay, awesome. And now, what happens if I relog now? Should just kill me. Yeah, cool, sick. And now, what happens if I join and not relog? This is the boring part of making games, but it's so necessary because people always join late. All the time. Okay. Leave. Technically, that was me. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, I technically just tested joining late. Never mind. use cases for the golems, but I somewhat wish there was a way to make them ignore the metadata for some stuff, because like I want the ability to put all swords in a singular chest without having to set up allays and sound systems. Wait, they look at metadata? How so? Can you give me like an example? Oh, it kills you. Great. If you join the game after the game started, it kills you. I think I've done it. I think the only thing I need to test now is joining during the safe period after the safe period starts. Whoops. They match enchantments on books and items. Is that not good? Is that not a good thing? Not too big of an issue. Yeah, not too big. Okay, I need to leave as soon as the game starts. And then rejoin before the game gets into the next segment. Somebody's taking damage. I think I'm in the game. And allows you to tweak the items the golems pick up. That'd be interesting. I'm coding gruff, which you'll see in a second. About your other clones, my bad. Sick. Okay, I think this is working, you know, which means I actually get to use the last 23 minutes to make the fun stuff. There, get rid of that one. Okay, teleport dead players to the front when they are eliminated. That's very easy. Okay. Herd player post respawn right here. Event.getPlayer.teleport. Utility.get northest player. Main manager.getPlayerManager.getActive players. I think that's going to work. Are we running north? North is negative. It's south. Get southest player. Sometimes it's good, yes, but like for instance, if you had a general mob farm and wanted to have a chest for all the swords, all the bows, it'd be nice to have the golems take out of a non-sortable chest and be able to put them in specific containers rather than what is currently necessary, which is throwing them on the ground and having allays do it, which in fairness is an allay's job. I love the... That is an allay's job. Nay, it's right. I don't think I fully understand the issue. For instance, okay, let's say we have a zombie piglin farm and they're dropping a bunch of... No, not even that. Let's say we have a skeleton farm and they're dropping a bunch of bows. We wanted to have a chest for all the bows. It'd be nice to have the golems take out of a non-sortable chest and be able to put them in specific containers rather than what is currently necessary, which is throwing them on the ground. Why would they not be able to take the bow and put it in the chest where the bows are? Go gadget. I've been saying so much more often. That's great. I don't think I've heard of it. Yeah, we made it up. I came up with the concept during this other one. An unbreaking one bow is considered different. I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay. A way around that. Have a chest. Have every type of enchantment combination in that chest of all the different bows. And then when it puts it in, it unlocks a chest and it gets taken out. Yeah, that would be bad. What? Okay, if it takes a bow and it's unbreaking one and it's got a chest that has string, a chest that has arrows, and a chest that has a bow, and a chest that's empty, which one of the chests is it going to put it in? What's this riddle? The closest chest. Here's the thought process. This is so stupid. But hear me out. You have a chest close to where the copper golem is going to pick up. It's the closest chest. When it picks up a bow that's enchanting, that's unbreaking 1. It scans all the chests and it goes, none of these. I'll put this in this empty closest chest. Anything that goes into that chest, we know isn't arrows, string, other mob stuff that we want to collect. We know it's a bow or an unsortable. Anything that goes into that chest is taken and funneled into the unsortable chest so that when it next discovers a bow that's unbreaking 1, it puts it in that chest. And then when that chest gets too full, you empty it. That would be tricky. I see, Hope. Yeah. No, you're right. I get it. Yeah, tricky. I'm sure they'll still be good, but I can understand the apprehension. What was I testing? Oh, yeah, dying. What if we close my and go to blueprints? Okay, so the first copper golem said that it always tells lies. No, the first copper golem said that one of it always tells lies, and the other copper golem says that one of them always tell truths. Oh, we're all just making the same joke? Wow, okay, never mind. It's the way that I say the words. The register of my voice makes it immediately blueprints puzzle coded. I go, so the copper golem does this, that, and the other. Okay, we're going to TP you here. We're going to TP you. What's blueprints? Oh, it's a game. You'd love it. Like not a Minecraft game, like an actual real game, proper game. Wait. I want to be in here. Done. There. You get teleported to the player who's in first. But just to make that a little bit better. Get location. Dot clone. Dot add. 5 blocks above them. Just so you're not like in their face when you teleport. Because Minecraft isn't a real game. I don't even know what I said to trigger you saying that, but I know it was stupid. I know I said something stupid. Right. I have 16 minutes. Do I have a second runnable trigger here? I do. Okay. Second runnable trigger. For player in main manager.getPlayerManager.get active players. If the player dot get biome, get location dot get biome. How do I get the biome that you get block dot get biome? Yes, okay. Is equal to dot get name, get class. What does the biome do? Biome equals biome dot. Isn't there like a get value? Can't I do like a get value thing? Is it get key namespace key dot to string dot contains the word ocean player dot add potion effect, new potion effect type Dolphin's Grace for 2 seconds at a rate of 1 Show bubbles. False. 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 Yeah, we'll show the icon. Why not? Yeah. Okay. Every second, it's going to scan every player who's playing. Check if the block that they're in is in a biome that has the word ocean in it. And then it will give them Dolphin's Grace. Is he really smart or is he really stupid? Let's find out. Oh, Dali, are you still here? I'll read that in a sec, Robert. Yes, the package is on your way. The package is on its way to you. It will be there in 2 days. Maybe tomorrow. It's finally happened. After a year, I sent you the package. This might sound aggressive, but I promise it's not. But chat, does anyone here actually learn anything watching Owen's code? Specifically, people who have no idea how to code. I know I can't, but I'm interested if anyone else has picked things up. I think people pick small things up, but I don't think they learn. I haven't been busy for a year though, Dali. You're being very, very kind. But you've literally had this problem for a year. Yeah, I'm not trying to teach anybody. I'm just speaking out loud. I'm just thinking out loud. But I get what you mean. That specific example was definitely overly complicated. But I am going to explain it now that you've said this. So, this is called a for each loop. You give it something to iterate through. Iterate means to like go through one by one. So this bit of code here basically gets me from the main manager, as in the actual plugin. I have another thing attached to that which handles just players, and it gets me every active player. So every player that is currently playing who isn't dead. And I say the things that we're about to go over are players, as in like the game knows that they're humans, basically. And it knows how to treat them like that. It knows how to treat them based off the fact that I'm telling it it's players. And I give them a name. I just say, anytime I mention the word player, I'm talking about the person that we're currently looking at. So then it goes, okay, take Robert in the game, get their current location. From that location, as in like a set of coordinates, get the block at that location. So it could be a dirt block, it could be air, it could be grass, it's probably air because you're standing on air, you're like in air when it happens. Then get me the biome associated with that block, which is just a matter of right here. You can't see that. This bit in the F3 menu just grabs me the biome that I'm currently in. And all of the biomes have special names. So this bit here just gets me the name of the biome. So whatever the name is, this is it. And then I'm asking, does it contain the word ocean? And if it does contain the word ocean, take the player that we're looking at, in this case, Robert, add a potion effect to them. And I'm going to make a new potion effect. It's brand new. It's going to be very specific. And this is what it looks like. So I'm saying I'm making a new potion effect. It's going to be Dolphin's Grace. It's going to last for 2 seconds because Minecraft is run at 20 ticks per second. So 2 seconds is 40 ticks. It's going to be at an amplitude of 1, which means that it's just like the strength of the Dolphin's Grace is 1. If it's higher, it makes them go faster. And then the ambience and the particles is just like, do they appear? You know when you hit someone with like a poison and they get all stinky? It's that. But I'm saying I don't want that to appear, but I do want the player to see that they have the icon on their like top right part of the screen. And that's it. Or is the server also locked? The server is locked to single-threaded. However, some people have just created a new jar that allows for multi-threaded Minecraft, which is insane. And as soon as it becomes like more widely adopted, it's going to be the standard. So base code is basically a bunch of what ifs and then. Yeah, literally. It's just a bunch of if this, do that forever. That was a good one, Dally. Oh no, dang it. I thought you said something else. Never mind, it's not funny. Okay, let's try this out. I see that involved multiprocessing. I thought that somebody had said, oh wait, I have to be productive. And I thought you had said copper after it's been made into a golem. And I was like, that's really clever. Okay, now I'm just running to get to an ocean. Oh. Oh, okay. Is this an ocean? No, that's a river. Come on, show me an ocean. This has got to be an ocean, right? That's got to be an ocean. There's literally kelp there. Mark the map. Doesn't look like it's working. Game rule do reduce debug information false. I am in an ocean, but it might be because it's lowercase. So let's go into my code and just replace this with this. I've just changed it from uppercase ocean to lowercase ocean. And then we'll try again and see if it works. So, like, everybody that I just explained that to, that heard that, either understood it or could understand it if I took a couple of minutes longer to explain it in a little bit more detail. Which means you can code. The only separation between you being able to do what I just did and not is something called syntax, which is the way that you have to write the code in order for the interpreter to understand it. And every language, every coding language has a different syntax. Java's syntax has things like you have to have a semicolon at the end of every single line in order to tell the interpreter that it's the end of that line. Because I could do this. It doesn't like that. It needs to know when it's the end, basically. So you can learn to code very easily if you can understand what is called the semantics. Does Java use interpreters? I was just using interpreter to mean like a general layman term of interpreter. Either way, Java is a high level programming language, so it would need some kind of something to make it into lower level. But it's been a long time since I did computer architecture and software development, and compilers. So that's a far bygone era. I had to make my own compiler once. That was actually horrible. Knowing now, people are definitely doing the degree I did and are using AI to do what I did. And are just being able to, like, at the very least, they're getting these questions. I remember, this is not trauma dumping, but I remember crying at my desk, living with my parents at 3 a.m. in the morning, because I didn't even understand what the examiner was asking of me for my coursework. I was in my second year of university, and I was like, I had to write Python on paper. That's horrible. I'd gotten the coursework and I'd sat for a week trying to answer the question, trying to work on the project, and I just couldn't even begin to get the foggiest concepts. But now, knowing that people could probably just take what it is and be like, explain this to me in other words. Because anytime we went to the examiner being like, or the lecturer being like, hey, can you explain this? He'd just be like, no, I can't really help you. Like the coursework is you kind of figuring out what the question is. But the lecturers aren't going to know if you pass the question into AI to just understand the question. Not to do the question, but just to like understand it on a basic level. Ugh, crazy. Oh, this is an ocean biome. That's a really great start. AI didn't even help. Oh, dang. I also co-wrote the largest Twitch stream announcing bot for Discord for like 3 years while I was in university. Gosh, that sounds horrible. Oh, Dolphin's Grace. Look at that. It was, there you go. It was lowercase. It needed to be lowercase. All right, let's try it out. Let's see how this feels. Whoa, okay. I'm starting to think maybe we don't need the tridents. I'm going to add durability to these tridents. I mean, the Dolphin's Grace. The problem is... Oh, is it Dolphin's Grace 2? Wait, go back. It's Dolphin's Grace 2. So, fun fact, computers count from 0, which means if you have a list of things, a queue of people, the person in first place is at index 0, which is really great. They count from 0 unless they don't, in which case they count from 1. And it's up to you to figure out which one it is, depending on what kind of code language you're using. So the reason I say that is because I specifically said I would like Dolphin's Grace 1, please. And the computer went 2? Okay. So I want Dolphin's Grace 0, which is 1. That's the only time I use AI, so I know what the question is asking. I get you. Yeah. Okay, so Dolphin's Grace 0. Now what do I want to do? I want to add durability to the tridents. Let's just make it so that you only get like 10 throws with the trident in total. So if we go to trident here, and we have trident's metadata, trident metadata dot set durability. Can I like set damage? What is it? Is it not item data? Is it not metadata? I bet it isn't. I bet it's just on the item stack itself. Damage. Wait, what? No, that damages things. What is it? Might be an attribute? Oh, don't. I don't want to deal with attributes. Don't say it's so. Don't say it's so. You're right. Look, they had it as a thing. As much as I hate what AI stands for, it is so useful. Like a maths mechanics question I was given one day was about an elevator attached to a rope, pulling something down on a string, pulling resistance against something on a spring. Had me so confused because the direction of everything kept cancelling out, and I got so confused, but it helped so much. Genuinely explains stuff very well. It does, unfortunately, give a pretty good second angle at stuff that is otherwise very confusing. And I can imagine, I don't envy people who are in a academic setting who will have some qualms with the environmental impact that it'll be having, knowing that all of their peers are going to be using it and then trying to decide whether or not they're going to take that handicap for the good of their morals, knowing that no one's going to care after they've graduated if they got a 2-2 or 2-1 because they didn't use AI. Like, oh, I got this grade. I would have probably gotten better if I'd used AI, but I didn't. That was going to be like, okay, we want you to use AI in the workplace, so that doesn't. So then it's like, gosh, what a conundrum. I just shamelessly say that for using it. Why did we even let it generate images? That was such a bad idea. That was such a bad idea. There's nothing good can come from that. How do I make it? Is it get attribute? I'm gonna Google this. How to set durability of item in Spigot Minecraft. Set damage is not it. That can't be it, is it? My boss that I have to collaborate with a lot uses AI. Yeah. Yeah. if you take a look at what it says in the info text, you will find out that there was another method. Get item meta, set item meta, and damageable.setDamage should be used instead. If you take a look at damageable.setDamage method, you'll see what it is what you desire. Let me just pause the Pomodoro real quick because I'm still working. So what you do now is get the item meta and explicitly cast it to be of a type damageable. That's so stupid. Whoever made that, dumb. Dumb idiot. Okay, fine. Damageable. We cast the trident meta to be that. I'm not going to explain this bit because this is stupid. And it shouldn't be like that. Why is that a problem? Oh, there you go. It's not a problem. Set health 10. We'll see if that works. We can go out in heaven. I'm going to test it real quick before I open it up to you guys. And then after this, we're going to do one more Pomodoro, and then that'll wrap us up for today. And then I'm going to ask everybody what they worked on. And they're all going to be like, wow, I worked on this, Owen. And I'll be like, that's great. Good job. Or they'll be like, oh, I just sat here watching you. And I'll be like, that's fine too. Don't worry about it. Guys, I haven't heard from Luann in a hot second. I'm literally willing to bet a bajillion subs that she's asleep. Oh, I just lost a bajillion subs. I'm not a one-man band. This plan requires two. These guys, by the way, most helpful plugin ever. Plugin's just called Fake Player, and it just automates the concept. It just like facilitates players being here. Oh. Whoa, I've never seen this happen. Oh, it's definitely not enjoying the fact that I just casted that damageable as a thing. Okay. I'm Googling again. Okay, I think I was going about it fine. Why is he posting like Apo got pressing up arrow reprints your last message? Does it? Huh? Get a little lonely when it comes to me. She illuminates me, yeah. Okay, trident meta. Can I do like damageable.set damage? I can do set health. Maybe I can make that 10 now. I'm going to give myself some debug messages. Trident meta being set. Failure. That's what it says if it fails. We're getting very close, I think, to me being able to like wrap up a lot of the games that have been made on this plugin. There's like, what is it? A Block Stomp is... I think Mob Rush is done. I think Mob Rush is perfect. I think if we put some music to Mob Rush... Denial of service basically means a server is sending so many requests to a web domain that legitimate requests can't get enough to be handled. Whoa. Whoa, people are learning stuff. Guys, there's only 9 minutes left on the clock. Mob Rush, I think, is done. Block Stomp is done as well, but it's just not very interesting. Like, it can have its moments, but it's just a bit lackluster, I feel. It turns into a who can kill the other person fast enough. I think it would be more interesting if we make it so that everybody gets the same block. Oh yeah, the game gets finished and then we commission the music. I also really want to get custom icons for everything. Like, look, if I open the game select GUI, right now I'm just using this, but I don't know pixel art well enough to be able to make cool icons for Bulldog and One Shot and stuff, but it deserves it, man. Like, this whole thing just needs a little bit of polish and it would be up there. Well, not as up. I mean, Block Wars and MCC have like tens of people in their team, and have had people, maybe like 50 people come through the doors of that development program. It's just me here. So I'm never going to get to that level, but I strive for whimsy. That's what I'm going for. And I think Gruff is plenty whimsical. Thunderdome needs time, but I think it could be really good. All right, let me check if this worked. Yeah, but I don't want to constantly ask Luan for things. Did it work? It did not. The Trident is not a damageable, it seems. Okay, I guess everybody will just get like infinite tridents or whatever until I figure out how that works. Everybody can join now. Slash... not slash. I'll just turn off the whitelist. The song is always emotional, isn't it? This feels like the end of a subathon song. In fact, I've probably used it for that. Hold on, listen. Guys, these past... Sorry, I'm getting emotional. These past 136 minutes have just been... I mean, it's really shown me how much I get distracted when I'm coding. Oh, God. I didn't think that I was going to get this emotional about this. Oh, dear. Why does nothing work anymore? Is everything just broken? Why is even that would have been such a funny bit, Robert? Exclamation mark, sappy message time. Hi, Owen. I know I don't talk much during any time there isn't the subathon. Usually I'm lurking, but I just wanted to say that that's because I don't know who you are, and I just found this stream a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, abolish. You'll be fine. Push to 9. Oh, wait, we can leave the whitelist open now because people can join late. Ain't that nice? I copy and pasted that message from a few messages ago. Dang. Luan's here. All right. This is about to be... We need the right kind of music. Go, go, go. Oh my gosh. This game just got way quicker. Yeah, the series will be up. The next episode will be up on Sunday. Uh-oh. Rats? Not today. I'm not going in there. Water's now gone from the worst part of this game to the best. Oh no, I don't get ocean. Whoa! You can't do that too much though, because you'll get hurt and then you'll be slow forever. That's an ocean. That's an ocean. Big split coming up. Off we go. We're taking off. Oh my gosh, the poor server's having to make all of this glass. It literally can't. It's not too bad, actually. All right, fine. Oh, Annie would love this. How many players are ahead of me? Only one. There's only one. This is my new favorite game now. Luan, the tridents were a great idea, and then that combined with my Dolphin's Grace concepts means that rivers aren't broken, but oceans are real quick. Did Luan get shoved? Come here, hello. Come on. I'm going for it. Oh, nice. Feels like ace race now. I got greedy. No. Man, I'm taking off. Who's ahead of me? They must have been real quick. This is gonna be big. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Dang it. Wait, I should have been teleported to the person in front. I did, yes, nice. It worked, good. Oh. Okay, how do we feel about not putting any durability on the trident? Definitely not because I don't know how to code that, and more because it's more fun to just have the trident be usable. Wait, I could put it on a cooldown, like an ender pearl. That could work fine. I was so close, I believe. Yeah, I was thinking of a cooldown earlier. Yeah, we can make it have like a 10-second cooldown. In fact, let me do that now. Can I like tell when a player's used a trident? Please, when this game is finalized, can there be like a Chaos Sonic mode and it's just speed 5? Oh my gosh. That'd be horrible. There's a specific event for throwing a trident. I guess, of course, that makes sense. Yeah, of course there is. Oh, who won? Shay, you got so close. People take full damage? No, I'm not doing that one. GG's. Okay, I'm going to real quick add a cooldown. No, let's just play again. I'll add a cooldown in the next Pomodoro. No music yet. That's a close to being. Good job. I should add a replay button. Make button that can be clicked to just play the same game again immediately. That would be better. Oh my. See, I'm not sad now when we start off in an ocean, and that's a really good sign. A nightmare for the players in front. My game could not keep up when I was there at first for a bit. Yeah, same. Oh my gosh. Someone can use a trident on me. I forgot about that. Mushroom biome. No, that's not your internet. It's literally your server can't load. The server just can't give you that much information in that. I mean, I guess then, yes, it counts as internet. But like, no one's going to be able to run these chunks ahead of them like this. I guess that's something to be said maybe for not doing this. Oh my gosh, watching people get past me. Whoa. If you get tripped up for a second, it's over. What a cool project. Thanks. I've really enjoyed it. I just went backwards. No, mother. Come on. Surely we're going to take off any second. Oh, there it is. No, I'm not done with my fun time yet. Please. And we're off. No, I don't want to do 50-10. I was having fun. What is the timer for? Oh, that's exclamation mark Palmer will tell you. Oh. Oh dear. I'm about to crash out. No. But you're having so much fun. No, Luan! Luan, no! Oh, whoa, okay. I'm so nervous that I'm going to be going so fast. I don't realize I'm going to get caught in a thing. There we go. Man, thanks for preloading all of this. See, now, like, your internet probably can handle this because everything's been preloaded. Hup! Oh, I could have gotten a lot of air then. Thanks, Dan. I see you, Luan. Oh, I've just started running towards her. Ow. No, I don't feel up for that. That's so sad. I didn't push her, I want to say. I want it to be known that I didn't push her. I could have killed you, Owen. I saw you behind me just then when I went into F5. That's terrifying. You should have. That was a mistake that you didn't. That was a real Squid Games moment. Hey. Robert, we gotta get a move on, Robert, if we want to make it. I don't know who's in first right now. That's the problem with my mini games right now, is it just doesn't quite update you in the way that it should. My bar on the right hand side doesn't tell you, which you can't even see right now, like who's in first constantly. Like it tells you in points wise, but it doesn't tell you in distance. Until only one player's left. Yeah, but every 2 rounds, the person who's in last place dies. No spoilers? Oh, thank you. I haven't actually seen it. I probably won't. This is dangerous. Yeah, it's over for us. Dang it. Did Robert die? Wait, I was so close to the person in first. They were just there. All right, let's see what we got. So question with the how teleporting different games works. Are there ways to teleport to different single biome only worlds? I've not looked into generating... Let me Google it. The surface is a single biome, yeah. There's something called a world creator. It's a type of object, and I imagine it has different... Gosh, I don't understand any of that. I want to teleport to the person in front, which I'm going to assume is Nick. I got TP to first, but I got put in a tree and was stuck. I used the arrows to get out, but thought I'd let you know. Yeah, that does make sense. Okay, super quick fix for that, because that's not too intensive. Herd player post respawn. Right here. Move out of the way, chat. Chat, move out of the way. Okay, so I think there's a thing called utility.get, or is it gameworld.get highest block at that location? So I could pass in the location that we teleport you to, and then you'll spawn on top of the tree rather than in it. Cool, fixed, I think, except it's throwing an error. Oh, because I put in one too many semicolons. What's wrong with that? Hold on. Cannot resolve method teleport to block. Oh, it gets me the block. Okay, well then I'll just do get location of the block. Great. Done. Thank you for the bug report. Who's it against? It's Nick versus Robert. Robert is... Oh my gosh, this is close. Oh. But it's a cold ocean ice spice bomb. Oh my gosh, that'd be horrible. Oh, Robert. Oh my gosh. I mean, the only way you're going to win now is if Nick happens to walk through this. This terrain is so cool. I could make a mode for this game where when there's only 2 players remaining, it like... No, that wouldn't be fun. I was going to say when there's only 2 players remaining, it TPs them to the same location. So they both have to like start off again. But... I don't know about that. I do like the idea of having point beacons around the area. You know how in Ace Race they have like Noxium running to the left to grab a specific thing? Would be kind of cool. Who won? Nick won. We're going to do one last Pomodoro. And we're going to use that time to test a couple of things. We'll play again in 50 minutes. Okay, all players. So I made a monumental lapse in my judgment. Someone gave me their flowers, so in return I accidentally gave them my trident. Okay, so that's a good bug report. Let's go ahead and... Yeah. Interesting. Let's do this. First off, I need some music. Secondly, we need Pomodoro turned back on. Herd player drop. That is an event that I've already made. If event.getItem.getMaterial, get item stack, get type of item is equal to a trident, or let's do item type, maybe material. Event.getItemDrop.getItemStack.getType. Item type, if it's equal to a trident, or if it's equal to a... I think we have iron pickaxes. Or if it's equal to a iron shovel, then do not allow them to drop the item. Thanks for debugging that. Appreciate that. Okay. We need to go into the listener event thing here. And we need to default void herd trident throne event. Throne trident. Player throw. Player trident. Nope. Okay. I tried guessing it. Projectile launch event. Like I've made great progress in the project I'm working on. Great. Where's the thing? I'm never going to find it. Oh man, really? Herd projectile launch. But when you're dead, you can be faster than the border and you can escape it. But since you're dead, you can't do anything. So it doesn't really matter. But I thought I'd let you know. Yeah, there's nothing I can do to stop that really. Unless it's like if you get too far ahead of the person in front, which I guess I could do. Is this already existing? Yeah, it's already defined. Okay, fine. So generate override projectile launch event. If event.get entity is an instance of a trident, or more specifically, I should probably do event.get. Oh man, I don't want to do it like that. If event. I don't know how this works. I'm just going to do it. If it's an instance of a trident, if trident dot get, can I get the person who threw it? Oh, wait, whoops, I'm not even casting it. Will be lucky to work on my project. I need to finish up the graphic design layout of the school magazine I'm voluntarily running. Really late with everything. Loki had to speedrun this. I wish you luck. Good luck. Is it get owner unique ID? Get shooter. Okay. If the shooter dot get, it's an entity, right? Instance of a player. And what we can do is do player equals, oh wait, I can just do it like this. If player dot get inventory dot get item in main hand, well, no, if they've thrown a trident and it's from a player, then we know that the player is using Riptide because we know that they can't have any other kind of thing. So player dot get inventory dot get item in main hand dot set cooldown, maybe, or get item meta set. How do I set the cooldown of an item? I know I have cooldowns in here somewhere. Oh, Loot Cave. I remember Loot Cave. Gosh, I never finished this. This game was actually made for a client, but unfortunately they had to step down. I need to use, okay, so Loot Cave ability. Activate ability. Disable ability. Did I make that? Was Loot Cave a game mode? Yeah. Set type. Set meta. Player.set cooldown. That's it. It's player.set cooldown. So all we need to do is do player.set cooldown and then say material.trident. And then we'll say, let's make some kind of variable for this. Private int 10 seconds. 10. Trident cooldown. That's probably going to be 10 ticks, knowing my luck or whatever. This triggers the fact I'm falling behind in my comp science class. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're able to find, I guess, like a passion for it or something. If you learn it, you can do cool stuff like this. Obviously, it's not like needed, not guaranteed. You could do this without it, but it definitely does help. I'm finding I never got into coding because I'm fully unable to procrastinate by chatting about it. Is used to make the game worlds? I'm assuming so. I just did a little Google and I saw the word world creator. When I make worlds, I do this. Bucket dot. Oh, hey, look at that. I do use world creators. New world creator. I wasn't even aware of it. You give it a string or a namespace for a world key. But can I, like, if I do this, new world creator for Astuf. Can I do like world creator dot? You can set stuff to do with environments. You can generate structures for it. Specify whether it's going to be in hardcore or not. Or if it should keep spawn loaded. Interesting. Cool. Python's lovely. And very powerful if you want to. Mr. Mazby uses Python a lot. I don't use it too much. But it's definitely the most helpful thing if you want to just get up and running and changing and processing files and stuff. Do any comp science communities are still online in the appears for for study group? No, I wish I did. That would be cool. Hadn't even really ever considered that. Worldcreator.biome. I'm so surprised you didn't get snapped for that, Hope. That's really strange. Provider, biome provider. You can create the biome provider to return specific biomes, including like all of them except oceans. All right, let's see if this works. No dice. No dice. All right, well, what's wrong with that then? I've got to Google it again. How to detect when someone has used Riptide in Minecraft plugin bucket. To detect when a player uses Riptide enchantment, you need the player interact event and check if they're holding a trident. Okay, I think I can do that. Get rid of this. Generate over that. No. Generate override. Player interact event. Is that not a thing? I haven't made that yet. Oh, I have. There it is. Yippee! I love it when I've made things. I guess the single dot helped. I suppose so. Yeah. Right, delete this, and this, and this, and this. Nope, one too many. Put that back. So, if event.get item dot get type equals material dot I don't want free bird. I should just take that off the lock-in music. It's not good for locking in. Event.getPlayer. I think that should work. I need to double check. Cool. Say that again. Dali, I'm so sorry. I just don't think it's meant to be. I think it's time you close this chapter. Even when I feel satisfied with the progress I made today, why won't my brain let me watch the stream? I've already been productive. No, yeah, well, yes, you've already been productive, but like, it's working time right now. So like, you can work and know that you're not missing anything because I'm working too. It's meant to be. It's meant to be because I said so. Dang, this is so watching somebody become obsessed with their work, but actually it consumes them in the process core of you. Ring ring, hello. Oh, it's season 4 Owen. Ring ring, hello. Wait, hold on. It's Victor. Ring ring, hello. I didn't have any more. I was really trying to think of a third one. No, you copied me. You copied me. You copied me. By the way, this is really stupid that I do this. I make a different command for every single one of these games. I could just make a tab executor where I do /move to and then put in an argument GGGRF or void rising. Then I'd only have to use one command. rather than having all of these at the side. But I didn't know any better when I started this. You're so silly. Stop it. That's foolish. Daddy, I don't think you have this. I think it's time you stop. In theory, how much? There's literally no amount you can give me. Not only because I would feel bad about it, but also because it would mean that I would look at you as less than you are now. You would always be the person that gave up and asked for the clue. I would respect you more if you gave up not knowing than if you gave me money to figure out what it was. No, you misunderstand. If you find it, awesome. If you don't find it, also fine. If you pay to find it, that's like going into an escape room and asking the being like, hey, person who owns the escape room, here's a cold 20 if you just give us the key to the door. It didn't work. Oh, hey, wait, no, what? It kind of worked. But it's like, no, that's when a player's interacting with it. So I'm holding right click right now, but it's not firing. But then why go into the escape room? Well, quite. That's exactly my point. Okay, so that's not correct. No, this doesn't work. Certain conditions. I've had an extensive look through the Java logs, but I was unable to find any event relating to riptiding the player. On the box of the Bruno plushie are just the words, "Haha, got you." That's crazy. Oh, I should have given you a clue in it. I think I was planning to, but then I forgot. I wonder if it'd be worth putting a feature. Sorry. I know I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry. That is cool when you tried it, but not when released. Okay, here we are. Oh, it's just a suggestion. It's working great so far. Wait. Found it. There's a thing here. Track down the man and get that package. Is riptiding. It's deprecated. No. Is it an entity? There's no way to tell when a player uses a riptide. Are you kidding me? That feels like a massive oversight. No wonder MCC really struggled with this. How to detect when a player uses riptide in Minecraft Bucket. Oh my gosh, Google AI overview is the worst thing that's ever happened. Wait, is there an event? Hang on, there might be. Wait. It may not be over. It may in fact not be Jova. It's only just begun. Default void HUD player. There it is. Why did they not find that? Okay, so we add that here. Let me go into our main listener. Let me do event handler public void on player Riptide event. If the current minigame is not equal to null, then herd player Riptide event. Cool. Now we go into here. Third time's a charm. Goodness me. This is why coding takes so long. Because you have one stupid small idea where you go, oh, it might be nice if the trident can only be used once every 10 seconds. And then you fall down a rabbit hole of 30 minutes worth of like trying to figure this out, which doesn't sound like a lot. Oh, 30 minutes, sure. But then if you hit that for every single thing you want to do, suddenly it's 10 hours and you've made 20 pieces of functionality. This is why coding takes. I'm off to start dinner. Sounds good. Thank you. Hopefully Bagheera hasn't peed in the lounge while I've been streaming. I did let him out as I started. So therefore you have to fix 73 other problems. Yeah. It's all one big spaghetti mess. If he has, I'll let you know. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. Your entire code gets deleted if you don't complete your goal in a certain time to get a real sense of urgency. That's like the Deep Pocket Monsters version of, that's maybe too niche of a reference, of coding. I make a game where I delete the entire code base. About to fast. It's 2:55 a.m. Oh gosh. Wowzers. Okay, I think that works. I love Deep Pocket Monsters. He's so cool. Imagine you're running and you fall through powdered snow in this game. Find me some water. Okay, well, that, I guess that kind of works. I'll take it. Yeah. All we need to do now is increase the trident cooldown. It's currently half a second. So let's make it 10 seconds. Done. Dally, stop it. Is weather cycle off? Yes, yes. Yeah, definitely. Tweak the fun. I've done that basically. All of this is tech stuff that I don't want to do, so I'm not going to look at it. I have 27 minutes to make the elimination order make more sense. Okay. And then we'll play a game. Rain would be hot. Oh, hello. We're going to ignore that for now. Alrighty. Advanced phase. Right here, it turns into red phase. Kill player in last, and then kill players on red. So let's have this. So this takes 2.5 seconds. Lobby's in a super flat world. It is, yeah. And this kill player in last takes 1.5 seconds. So it kills the player who's in last place. And then it kills the players who are in red zones, which is the right way to do it. but it just goes through them based off of the order that they joined, which means if you join first in the server, then you are die before everybody else, no matter how where you are in the game. So all I need to do is reorder this list to be based on how south they are. Yeah. I'm going to need to use a filter for that, which means I'm going to just quickly do a bit of Googling. Let me pull up chat. I went to a cat cafe. How was it? Was it nice? So much hair from the white cats. That's fun. That's good. Okay. Take the list of players. We'll call it sorted players. And it's equal to get active players. Change that. Stream. And it's based off of if you're further south than somebody else, then your Z coordinate is bigger. So we take that, compare them. Cool. I don't need that. I can't be certain that this is going to work, but worth a try. Okay, cool. Already prepping your code for the multi-processing jar stream. Yeah. I just take code that I find that I know works and go, beep, boop, bop, here's my numbers. Yep, dot stream, dot sorted. This person made something that looks good. I'll take this and change it so it says player 1.get location, player 2.get location. Done and dusted. Thanks, Stack Overflow. Now, if you're thinking that that sounds like plagiarism, chat, the person who wrote that code that I just took it from somebody else. We're all just borrowing each other's code. This ain't like art. And then it's async. Oh, cool. That's fun. See, you understand the theory more than I do. Every single program in existence is just a collaborative effort of a bunch of different blocks of Stack Overflow answers taped together. I did my by just memorizing the lines I instructed. Amazing. Okay. Already coded in the 80s and we've been repeating code since. Yeah, you're right. We are. Okay, we're going to call this one. Oh, hold on. Fake player spawn, test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4, and test 5. This is going to be tricky to do quickly, but I reckon we can manage it. Start game. First, we need a red zone. This test is coming after you. Okay, we've got to be quick about it. TP test 1 to Owen's juice. That looks like enough, yeah. TP test 2 to Owen's juice. TP test 3 to Owen's juice. TP test 4 to Owen's juice. TP test 5 to Owen's juice. And then I'll be in front, not dying. Thanks, guys. Good luck. There you go. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But how do I know that they didn't do that just because that happened to be the order that I spawned them in? Oh, Annie, I'm sorry you missed it, but it might come back on. We need to do them in a random order that only we know, and the computer can't. It might come back on, Annie, if you stick around for 20 minutes. Yeah, I can't believe they coded Gruff in the 80s. I can't believe it's called Gruff. I can't believe they happen to also call it Gruff. Where's my guys? Where's my boys? I think I forgot to respawn them. View retention 8 says one trick. Just like that. This is a really good game, and I'm really surprised at how smooth it was to code. Way easier than Thunderdome. Okay, I really like the look of the red on the side there. TP test 2, and then it's going to be test 5, then test 3, then test 1. No. No. Oh, well, we're going to find out anyway with this. 2, 5, 3. Is that the order I did it? 2, 5, 3. Yep. Great. Code works. Takes you from the furthest at the back and then everybody through. So basically it does it from the back forwards. So you will get points if you push deeper into a red zone than another person. It won't just be random. Which is good. Let's see here. Fix resource pack issues. No, I don't think I will. Have a setting for joint ties. I have 18 minutes. We'll see if we can do that. I think this needs to be a POW events master config that I can change. Very rare that I make a new variable for the actual whole plugin. Allow joint ties. And it's going to be set to true. Close all these tabs, go to the main manager, make a new Boolean. I think it's down here. Yep, here. Is it a config thing? Do I bother with those when I make these? Yep, I do. Private Boolean config allow joint ties. What's wrong with that? Oh, it's a string. I need to pass it as a Boolean. Okay. This thing is a weird but important thing to learn. I haven't done, I'm not 100% fine, but why was capture the flag discontinued? Did it bug a lot? I made it for the data pack. And then when I moved over to plugins and I started making all the plugins, oh, dogs up, back in a sec, chat. Why did you particularly like Capture the Flag? I left and you guys are talking about hedgehogs. What? I do love hedgehogs. 78 seagulls. I'm not gonna question what's happening right now. Okay, I don't remember. It's been so long since I coded a thing that tells people who won the game, wins. Here, wins this mini game. If okay, here, this. The placements for this game are, and then it will spit out a bunch of placements. That's fine. I'm pretty certain that that's already taking into account. Capture the sniffer egg. That's actually way funnier because I could make it that if you take full damage while holding the sniffer egg, it breaks. And you literally have the sniffer egg on your head as you're running. And if someone shoots the sniffer egg off your head, it breaks. I think that's a fun twist on the Capture the Flag vibe. All right, this is Chase the Mob. So if we just start this game, we can very quickly see how the game mechanics work. All right, I might bring back Capture the Flag. We'll see. The difficulty of Capture the Flag is that unless you make it a map, it's inherently unbalanced because we could have something where you're down here and the other team are up there. And then it's like, and it spawns a sniffer every time. Yeah, definitely. Okay, if I skip this phase and then skip this phase, we'll see who wins. Wait, what? There's only one of us? I forgot to respawn them. I'm silly. Yeah, static maps. And then what that means is I have to get Apo in with the builders to make a map. And then that means it will take longer because we've got to go through iterations of the map. And then we've got to test the map. And it's people will find stuff that's broken of it and stuff like that. So it's like a whole thing. But the static maps are fun when we do them. Rules are hard and I regret things. Ain't that just the way? That doesn't sound fun to work on. I guess so. I guess so. Okay, skip current phase. By far the best thing I ever made, by the way, was spiders. This is so cool. In case no one's seen it, I'm going to show off. It's so effortless. Like, it just works. I don't even have to touch the... You can, like, crawl around the side of this. It's so fun. Okay. If we skip this, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? They should have all got the points. So the placements for this game are... And then it says that, but it puts them in first, second, third, and fourth. It should be doing joint ties. I thought it did. Oh, that makes things way more complicated. Oh, dang it. Okay. Because we'll get to oranges as zombie classes. Don't mention origins to me. I could make them so much better now, but I'll think about it. is to finish work on my pipeline process I'm working on, then implement stuff like branch prediction. Whoa. Joint tie functionality, a common scoring class. Hey, if I did, wouldn't that be great? But alas, perhaps I'm not that good of a coder. I'm almost certain. I think the way I did joint ties is only when it's in tournament mode. And I don't want to touch that code right now because that was only made for Makeship and that's ages old. You can't tell the air fryer story? I cannot. Refactor if it makes the future easier. But it sounds so sad to do that now because then it hurts my brain. Print placements. Placements takes every player profile. At least I commented it. Oh, you can't even see. I commented it, and that's really rare of me to do. So I clearly knew that this was going to be horrible code to look back at. Set the maximum whips of each component. Leaderboard to print. Sorted placements. So this takes every player profile and it sorts them. Then it makes some code which pads all of the stuff with white space. Refactoring is just going through and making code that you made earlier better. It's okay. Hold in there for 8 more minutes, we'll be able to play the game. Get the needed information. So at this point, the placement has already been decided. Get all player profiles. So the players already have their placements specified. We need to go to the tournament. Oh gosh, this is going to be horrible. Where is it? Tournament manager. No, I get you, Hope. Some tournament team population, assign player least populated tournament team, begin team assignment, load tournament scores from config, get player placement and score and whether they tied with anyone. This is important code. Get tournament standings so far. Get every tournament placement and score so far, starting from the back. Okay. If we found the player that we're looking for, their score is equal to what it says. If the previous entry is not null, aka they're the person in last place. If the previous player, as long as this person isn't in last place and the person that we just looked at has the same value as the person that we're looking at right now, then we need to specify that they're tied. Which code editor is this? IntelliJ. Could set up a hash map for the players based on their score and then use the sorted scores from that to assign placement. I might be overthinking it. I'm definitely not going to be able to code it today, but I'm just rereading my code to understand what I did for tournaments. This is if we're checking for ties. Okay, if the player's not equal to null, cool. That's just a safety check. If we found our player previously, if the entry that we're looking at equals the score of the player that we're looking at, then we know that they're tied. And then break out of here. And that specifies how many people they've tied with, which helps me later on figure out how to do tournaments. Outsiders had no code at all. And if I knew how to code when I did Outsiders, it would have been a completely different thing. If I could do what I could do now for Outsiders then, I mean, we're talking the ability to make sure that people can't place things in the maze when they shouldn't be able to, but should still be allowed to for certain things. We're talking about procedurally generated map maze configuration so that it's constantly changing with the walls moving and stuff. It would have been so cool. Replenishable loot tables. Some people are having trouble with Twitch, yeah, Annie. Okay, we're going to look at joint ties later on. Let's cut the Pomodoro short there. I'm giving you guys a 5-minute reprieve. If you stayed in the maze overnight so people didn't run in, yeah. Killing people who stayed in the maze overnight. Actually creating like grievers that would hunt people down. Would have been awesome. Alrighty. I'm just going to update the code, restart it, and then please join. And we'll play a couple of games of Gruff. I can hear people have already joined, but I'm afraid that you're about to get booted because I'm restarting the server. People would start fantasizing. The Grievers? You mean you weren't scared of the big hamburgers that did this? That wasn't scary to you? Is it too good for a season 2? Unfortunately, Una, actually, yeah. Like, Rats 2 showed me that just because something was good in season 1 doesn't mean you should do a season 2. I enjoyed Rats 2, but it really cemented that I'm not going to be doing an Outsiders 2 ever. And did half a heart of damage? Yeah. You could use a stream to create that map, which technically would work nicely and would likely require way too much. You could use a stream to create that map. Oh gosh, yeah, but let's not. Outside is prequel. Whitelist has been turned off. Welcome to join. You need create, like, to me, create was the best part of it. Oh, you need create. I would definitely use create. Oh, Nico changed their name. I would strongly recommend checking out Outsiders if you haven't already. Obviously, we are a bit biased in this community, but I would suggest checking out either my POV or Becumon's, because those are the only 2 POVs that are actually fully completed. The rest of them are either you'd have to watch all the VODs, which would take literal weeks, or are missing pieces of information. I've done VOD watches of Outsiders. It's a lot. It's a lot of like me logging on for 4 hours and doing literally nothing. Just virtually nothing for the end. A bunch of chisel and bits. What your favorite Star season is? The Corridor Project. Definitely the Corridor one. Probably the best writing I've done in a while, actually, that one. And I think, if I remember correctly, Robert, that's your favorite as well. But I may be thinking of somebody else. All right, here we go. Get gruffing. And then they gruffed everywhere. Wait, guys, wait up for me. Oh, my thing's on cooldown. Oh, no. I have made a dreadful mistake. If you don't get this right, you're in trouble. I forgot that I added cooldown to this. All right. I'm not trying that. I'm not trying that. I should have done it. I like the name one too. The name one? I've completely forgotten about the name one. With the cards? Oh, yeah. I must confess. I took that from Hunter x Hunter. Mine is 100 rooms. Oh, yours is 100 rooms. Yes, that's true. A kid, I think I said this after I got back from Rotterdam. One of the stories I told was a kid came up to me and went, "Can I ask you a question?" And I went, "Yeah." And they went, "The Star Series season, like, I don't know, 13, was that based off of Hunter x Hunter?" And I was like, "Tell no one." But it was very touching because it meant that they not only were Patreon and had read the entire story, but also had been interested in Hunter x Hunter enough to recognize. It was a cool. Can you stop punching me? There are 6 people ahead of me. Oh, I don't know about this. I'm scared. No, please. I want to keep playing. Do you have a stream tomorrow? No stream tomorrow. No, 100 rooms is really good. I know I'm basically just saying that my own work is really good, but 100 rooms is really good. Please. Okay, cool. Surely somebody gets caught in the middle of all that. I love watching people shove other people into the... What are we talking about? We can't talk about it too much because it's like, it's... But the canonical fanfics of 100 rooms. Isn't there? No, there's no canonical fanfics of 100 rooms. Isn't there? No, Corridor. Yeah. The canonical fanfics of Corridor. I think I might need to join the pattern real quick. Join the pattern? The Patreon? Oh, I see. Yeah, there's a lot. I used to write a lot of stories for the Star Series stuff. But we can't talk about it too much, chat. This is fine. I can use my trident to get out of this in a pinch. No. Okay, fine. What Star Series? I literally can't say. I can't say. I'm so sorry. It would be a disservice of me to say. I do want to add, the Patreon's been very quiet recently. We didn't manage to get, but mainly the subathon kind of stopped me from doing stuff. But I'm going to have more time on my hands to add a bunch of extra stuff. I think I want to sit down sometime either tomorrow or the day after and write another Star Series. Pal Patreon, yeah. My trident, what happened to it? Hello? Isabella Gatch's trident's getting all weird. The problem is we've basically completely run out of behind the scenes stuff, which is a bit of a shame. I guess we could release some like cowboy stuff. A little bit, maybe. It might be cute to like release the NARP model. Okay, we're fine. So that people can like use the NARP model if they want to. Like the literal block bench model. I think we'll do that after the SMP's over, though. This game is literally Corridor. No, you're kind of right, except it doesn't have the thing I tried to launch. You probably bumped into someone. It's Bella Gacha. Like you hit another entity. Okay, there's 5 players ahead of me, 4 players behind me. So I'm not in trouble just yet. I don't know how I feel about doing this run. Oh, gosh, okay. Oh. They look so scuffed. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with scuffed. I like your art. I've been seeing it. It's cool. Okay. And I will never win one again. Is the circuit infinite? Yep. Hi. Hi, Nick. Ah, oh, dang it. No! 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 Curse you! I can't believe that just happened. Robert. Robert was in last place. If Robert had made that jump, I would have died. It doesn't work, Dali. I don't know why it never works. I need to get a move on. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this. Players ahead of you 4, players behind you 0. Oh no, it's so over. Oh no. They're all there, climbing up that hill. We're going to play one more time after this and then we'll stop. Because I got to get some dinner. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to survive this. Because I've got to catch up to them and get ahead of them. And here it comes. Yep, that's it. What a fun little tune for me to die to. Moonlet's going to win. Wait, did Moonlet shove someone off? That's crazy. What if we gave people ender pearls for this? Like big ender pearls that like bobbed up and down, and if you took a detour and went up to them. That was a donation noise. I used the same noise as that. I really need to change it. Ender pearl. I couldn't respond because game, but the Star Series is always fun to read because the corridor had more detail in it. It also felt like a story, so they're really fun. Yeah, it's really cool. It's also kind of lets me flex that slightly morbid muscle that is needed in order to do kind of those kind of things. Oh, T-Sap, no. Wait, and you were in the red. Oh, Moonlit. Well done. Well done. It's okay. We're gonna make the Patreon worth it when we obviously do Pirates Community Edition, right, guys? That's definitely not going to kill me from how much work that'll be, right? Remaking all of those quests from scratch via a plugin, and then that definitely won't be enough. Is it time? Do I have time for one more gruff game?
The food's plated.
The food's plated. Sorry, guys. Not today. I'm not going in the doghouse today, and neither should you. I'm going to go eat my dinner with my future wife. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you all, not tomorrow, but the day after. Luan! 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 Are you going to be live tomorrow? Well, it's a Wednesday, so I'm not going to be live, so they won't have anybody to watch if they don't go watch you.
Maybe.
Maybe. Cowboys? Probably. Oh. Well, now you know where to go, chat. All right, I'll see you all soon. I'm going to raid into Crowfang. Thank you very much for joining me. It's nice to know that people are still interested in doing the co-working streams. I think it's fun. It's a fun format. I will see you all in 2 days' time for a lot more Cowboys. See you later. Bye, 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 bye. Oh, wait, yeah, hold on. Quickly, I forgot to say. Quick spam what you did. Like, what was the co-working thing that you did? Because I said I wanted to see. During the stream, I was able to wash, dry, fold 3 loads of laundry, clean 2 bathrooms, strip and remake a bed, and more. Oh, good. That's nice to hear. Looking for thing. Yep. I'm sorry to hear that didn't work. Writing my story. I wrote poetry, painting and glazing clay models, made characters, think about building a computer in Minecraft, getting money on RDO. Nice. Sent like 2 messages. Whoa. I was making a cross-stitch pattern, going home. Rosetta Stone, start helping other chatters of code. Oh, cool. I cleaned my catch-all place. Your catch-all place? I don't know what that is. Oh, is that like a place where you put things where you don't know what else they go? So you just put them there. Played Gruff, built a massive barn, went on a long walk. I made a sandwich, then I ate the sandwich. Now I'm doing some crocheting. Nice, good. Okay, cool. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye, 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 bye.